Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best micro four thirds lenses in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these micro four thirds lenses, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality micro four thirds lens according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Panasonic Lumix GX Vario 12 35mm f2.8 Roman 2 Asph Power OIS. The Panasonic Lumix GX Vario 12 35mm f2.8 Roman 2 Asph Power OIS is a standard zoom micro four thirds lens that gives the same kind of performance and versatility as a pro-grade 24-70 f/2.8 lens on a full-frame camera body. But typically for an MFD lens, it comes in a much more compact, lightweight package. Indeed, at 305 it's only about a third of the weight of a comparable full-frame optic. Even so, the lens is no lightweight in terms of build quality, with a robust and weather-sealed construction. Center sharpness is excellent throughout the zoom range, even when shooting wide open at f/2.8, and corner sharpness also becomes impressive at f/4 and narrower apertures. It's the best micro four thirds lens for everyday shooting, with the bonus of effective optical stabilization. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Panasonic Leica DG Nocticron 42.5mm f/2 Asph Power OIS. The Leica Nocticron legend is reborn for the MFD format in this metal-bodied beauty of a lens. It has a well-damped, smooth action focus ring and useful aperture ring, both of which boost the overall handling characteristics. The 2x crop factor gives the lens an effective focal length of 85mm, which is perfect for portrait photography. The flip side is that, because depth of field is linked more closely to actual rather than effective focal length, the MFD system struggles to give a really tight depth of field. Compared with full-frame and even APS-C systems, this lens fights back with a super fast f/1.2 aperture rating, which helps to reduce the depth of field and give soft, creamy background blur in portraiture, as well as enabling fast shutter speeds even under dull lighting. And for when you want to use narrower apertures, there's also optical stabilization, which is almost unheard of in f/1.2 lenses. Image quality is absolutely sumptuous. For portraiture on MFD cameras, this is the best lens that money can buy. It's seriously expensive, but then again, Canon's 85mm f/1.2 full-frame portrait lens is getting on for twice the price. The number 3 position is held by Panasonic Lumix GX Vario 35-100 f2.8 Roman 2 Power OIS. The perfect supplement to Panasonic's 12-35mm f/2.8 lens at number 1. And the Panasonic Lumix GX Vario 35-100 f2.8 Roman 2 Power OIS is equivalent to that other stalwart full-frame zoom for pro photographers, the 7200 f/2.8 telephoto. Again, the popular effective zoom range of this lens is delivered from a high-grade, weather-sealed construction that's rugged and robust, yet only about a third of the weight of equivalent full-frame optics. As with the Panasonic 12-35mm f/2.8, you need to stop down to f/4 before corner sharpness really gets into its stride. But overall levels of sharpness and other image quality attributes are outstanding. Next at number 4 we have Panasonic Lumix G Vario 14-100 40mm f3.5 5.6 Asph Power OIS. Super zoom lenses are often favored for travel photography, as you get everything from pretty generous wide-angle coverage to long telephoto reach without the need to carry multiple lenses. Super zooms are also useful when you need to react quickly to different shooting scenarios, or you don't want to swap lenses on your camera in dusty conditions. The Panasonic Lumix G Vario 14-100 40mm f/3.5 5.6 Roman 2 Asph Power OIS has a powerful tank zoom range and an effective 28-200 ADM focal length. Unlike similar lenses for full-frame cameras, it's wonderfully compact and lightweight, yet retains optical image stabilization that's commonly found in super zooms. Better still, while most super zooms compromise image quality in favor of a big zoom factor, the Panasonic delivers very good sharpness and contrast throughout its entire zoom range, and then shooting wide open. The number 5 position is held by Panasonic DG Vario-Elmar 100-400 f4 6.3 Asph power OIS. A zoom range of 100-400 would give a powerful telephoto reach on a full-frame camera, but in MFD terms, you get a whopping effective maximum focal length of 800. As we've come to expect from Panasonic's upmarket lenses, the Panasonic DG Vario-Elmar 100-400 f4 6.3 Asph power OIS is sturdy, robust, and meticulously engineered. Highlights include a locking mechanism for the zoom ring and an autofocus range limiter switch. The effective optical image stabilizer is very worthwhile, given the enormous effective focal lengths on tap. Even though the lens weighs nearly a kilogram, it's still sufficiently lightweight for prolonged periods of handheld shooting. For added comfort and stability, the lens comes complete with a mounting foot for well-balanced use on a tripod or monopod. Image quality is superb, with excellent sharpness right up to the maximum 400 zoom setting. The f/6.3 aperture rating at the long end of the zoom range is relatively slow but quite typical for this class of super telephoto lens. The number 6 position is dominated by Olympus M.Zuiko Digital ED714 2.8 PRO. While the crop factor of MFD format cameras boosts the telephoto abilities of lenses, it makes the design of ultra-wide optics more of a challenge. The Olympus M.Zuiko Digital ED714 2.8 PRO is a remarkable wide zoom lens with a minimum focal length of just 7, delivering an astonishing 114-degree viewing angle, similar to using a 14 lens on full-frame cameras. Like other lenses in the M.Zuiko Pro lineup, it's immaculately turned out, with fabulous build quality. Contrast and sharpness are outstanding, while color fringing and distortions are negligible. As with many ultra-wide lenses, however, the hood is built in so there's no filter attachment thread. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Olympus M.Zuiko Digital 25mm 1.8. Measuring a mere 50x42 and tipping the scales at just 137, this diminutive lens feels right at home on even the most compact MFD format body. Like the Olympus 17 that we favor for street photography, this one is available in either a silver or black finish, and the hood is sold separately. Naturally, the 2x crop factor of MFD cameras gives this lens an effective 15 focal length, delivering a classic standard viewing angle with a fairly fast f/1.8 aperture rating. Image quality is impressive in all respects. Considering the prices of Canon and Nikon 50mm f/1.8 lenses for full-frame cameras, the Olympus doesn't look terrific value. However, its performance fully justifies the price tag. The number 8 position is held by Olympus M.Zuiko Digital at 6:1 2.8 macro. A focal length of around 100 is often preferred for extreme close-up macro photography. Due to this lens's shorter focal length, the minimum focus distance drops from about 30 to 20. However, those distances are measured from the focal plane, which corresponds to the position of the image sensor at the rear of the camera. With the more compact build of MFD cameras and lenses, the actual working distance between the front of the lens and the subject remains entirely usable, at about 10. Another bonus is that the 2x crop factor of the MFD format effectively boosts the maximum magnification factor from 1 to 2, 1, or double life size. The excellent quality of the weather-sealed construction is a credit to Olympus's lineup of premium lenses, and the smart focus distance/magnification indicator is a bonus. Image quality is great overall, and the electronically coupled fly-by-wire focus ring operates with smooth precision. It's great for macro focusing, where you'll often want to focus manually. All things considered, this is unquestionably the best macro lens on the market for the MFD system. Next at number 9, we have Olympus 75mm 1.8 M.Zuiko. This lens is a few years old now, but it's still widely available and has garnered a reputation as being one of the best lenses around for micro four thirds, and with good reason. The Olympus 75mm 1.8 M.Zuiko is a solid prime lens in a useful focal length equivalent to about 150, and it really provides a premium handling experience thanks to its all-metal construction and smooth focusing ring. Olympus included some of its best coatings in the construction of this lens, ensuring smooth images free from reflection and stray light, while at f/1.8 maximum aperture gives the user tremendous leeway in low light while also being useful for portraits. It's a little less expensive than it was on release, but can still be quite pricey. so do be sure to shop around. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Olympus 12-201 3.56.3 M.Zuiko. Sick of changing lenses? Want an all-in-one solution? Olympus reckon they've cracked it with this impressive 16x optic, covering everything in between a wide 12mm 24mm equivalent perspective to a telephoto 200mm 400 equivalent. And, by and large, they've done it. The lens is great to use, delivering impressive results from a body that's not only lightweight and easy to carry, but is also weather-sealed and hardy. It's not perfect, of course, with a narrowish maximum aperture and a few sharpness issues, all but unavoidable with a lens of this type. But it's a hugely impressive achievement of optical engineering and one that any Micro Four Thirds user will get a great deal of value out of. That's all for today. We upload camera and camera accessories review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.